TVP has a special election result report.
All that and more, your morning announcements start now.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, Panthers. Today is Thursday, November 10th, 2022. I'm Valentina Arias with my co-anchor Golden Brown, and these are your morning announcements.
Attention all students. If you purchase your yearbook from November 5th to December 23rd, your name will automatically be entered into our raffle where 5 lucky winners will win wonderful prizes. The names of the winners will be announced on January 10th via our Instagram account. Simply go to www.thepalmecho.com and click on yearbook purchases. Don't get left without the best yearbook in the district.
All underclassmen. Students, if you purchase a picture package from Foxmart, you must come to room 1124 during first period only to pick up your photos. Deliveries of the packages will not be done. Last day to pick up your photos will be November 17th.
The music program is selling wreaths for the holidays. Please support us by purchasing one today. Forms can be found on the tinyurl.com/music MPSH or in Miss Lynn's room 7104.
SWAT's November meeting is on Wednesday, November 16th at 2:30 p.m. in room 3107. Our meeting topic is GASO, supporting those beginning their quit journey.
MPSH bowling did very well in states this year. Maggie and Hallie Meltzer came on top on the top half for qualifiers. Evan Beener broke 2 state records by bowling a perfect game, making him the #1 qualifier and achieving the highest series ever as an individual with 1009.
Chillin' Ice Cream will donate 20% of all sales on November 16th from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. if you mention you are there for Palmetto's Creative Writing Club. All funds would go towards the production of our new arts and literacy magazine, which will be called The Golden Sun. Come out and support your fellow Panthers.
Attention Panthers, your chance to be published in our school's art and literacy magazine, The Golden Sun, is coming up. Get your art, photos, music, prose, poetry, and short films ready. Submissions open up on November 14th and will remain open until December 14th. Follow us on Instagram at MPSH Golden Sun for more information, or check us out online at goldensunmag.com. All work should be submitted through the submissions page on our website.
And now for 3 things you should know. Midterm election edition. Florida's 2022 midterm election results are in. The Associated Press has called both the gubernatorial and senatorial race. Ron DeSantis has defeated Democratic challenger and former Governor Charlie Crist by almost 19 percentage points. And Marco Rubio defeated Democratic challenger and former U.S. House Representative Val Demings by almost 17 points. Referendum 210, increasing property taxes by about $20 per month for Miami-Dade County residents in order to raise funds for school staff and safety salaries, has passed with approximately 65% of voters renewing the issue that was first approved in 2018. The entire state of Florida appears to have significantly shifted to the right since the 2020 presidential election, with counties typically thought of as a Democratic strongholds like Miami-Dade going to both Republican candidates by a significant margin, largely due to Republican gains amongst Hispanic voters.
However, nationally, many political analysts affirm that the predicted red wave, meaning sweeping victories for Republicans, did not come to fruition in election results, with the Democratic Party outperforming expectations. Many are attributing the Democratic wins in key states to record turnouts amongst young voters who heavily favored the Democrats in this election. The balance of power in Congress is still undecided, with several competitive House races yet to be determined. The balance of power in the Senate will not be decided until mid-December after an automatic runoff election between Democratic incumbent Raphael Warnock, who first won the seat in a 2020 special election, and Republican challenger Herschel Walker. The runoff was automatically triggered since neither candidate achieved more than 50% of vote. Warnock has had 49% and Walker had 48%. With 218 seats needed for a House majority, analysts predict Republicans will control the House, with 50 states needed for a Democratic Senate majority or 51 for a Republican majority. Analysts predict Democrats will retain control of the Senate.
Many important ballot issues like reproductive rights and recreational marijuana legalization stood the test for voters during this election via referendums, propositions, and state constitutional amendments on voters' ballots. In some states like Nebraska and North Dakota, voters rejected legalizing marijuana, while in states like Maryland, voters approached marijuana for recreational use. And in states like Colorado, where voters approved a proposition to legalize psychedelic plants and fungi. In states like Kentucky and Montana, efforts to solidify anti-abortion regulations in the state constitution failed, where states like Michigan, Vermont, and California had voters approve propositions and amendments to protect abortion rights. Some states had referendums to close constitutional loopholes that allowed for slavery and involuntary servitude in prisons, like Alabama, Oregon, Tennessee, and Vermont. While in Louisiana, a proposition regarding slavery was rejected because while it removed the loophole from the state constitution, it added a potentially more destructive loophole that couldn't have been expanded the settings, where involuntary servitude could be used as a punishment.
This election also had many historic firsts. We will have the first Gen Z member from Congress, Maxwell Frost, representing Florida's 10th congressional district, covering parts of metropolitan Orlando. The district was relinquished by its former Democratic representative, Val Demings, so she could run for U.S. Senate against Marco Rubio this election. For the first time, the country will have its first lesbian governor in 2 states, Massachusetts and Oregon. Democratic candidates Maura Healey and Tina Kotek captured the gubernatorial races to become the nation's first lesbian governors, and Healey will become Massachusetts' first female governor. The first LGBTQ+ immigrant, Robert Garcia, who immigrated to California from Lima, Peru in the 1980s, was elected as a U.S. House representative, and Republican Mark Wayne Mullen will be the first Native American to represent Oklahoma in Senate in almost 100 years.
That's all the news for today, Palmetto. There is no school tomorrow in observance of Veterans Day. At this time, Television Productions would like to thank all of our veterans for their service to our country. TVP will be off the air on Tuesday and Thursday due to the school tour. Make it a great day.
Miami, like in cool places, or playing music. I'm really good.